All right, here we go. Inflim, Surreal Sam versus Toaf, Elusive, Cracker 5.
Yep. So, give me a little bit of information on some of the guilds that are going on here. What two guilds are facing off here? Do you know?
So this is LFG and OD, my guild. Toaf is, of course, the founder of OD, playing with Elusive Cracker, who's Jesse, who's actually a stand-in, playing from, I believe,
Ooh,
Stardust, which is
early
Zenix's guild,
damage
because
there.
we didn't actually have enough active players. But this was the second set of matches, because when me and my partner RTS played against Inflim and Surreal, we ended up losing, unfortunately.
Gotta say,
Um,
Elusive and, or excuse me, Sam was speaking my romance language there with the early pressure on the Toaf.
Sounds about right. You know, I feel like, honestly, sometimes, all the time, Toaf deserves it, you know?
Wait, how did he get to +8? I saw him use a couple of acquisitions. He was at +8.
He was? Jeez. Oh, wow. Toaf is just getting destroyed.
Yeah, but this is great for me. I'm loving this.
Yeah, I'm imagining this feels, like, vindicating for you. Just seeing Toaf get absolutely, like, wrecked.
It's great. Okay, so they've got really great pressure. Toaf has had a difficult time having both Sam and Inflim with opposite spawns around him there on the escalators, and that can be a tough spot. And
Good
you have to be
blast,
really
though.
careful about how you play it there. And the lack is also devastating. After
He was
they've
lucky to have a defense on
done
there, though.
all that damage to Toaf, they're just also destroying Jesse here. It's great pressure out of those two early.
Yeah, this is some very interesting pressure coming out. Oh, that Will-O-Wisp behind. Oh, Toaf went down. That's really unfortunate for Cracker, because Cracker's zoned by 2 people. He's cut off.
Toaf still convinced that rollers are fine.
Somehow.
Unable to dodge Will-O-the-Wisp. Could go for the... No, didn't quite get it
Oh,
in time,
wow.
but there's the big Psycho Burst.
It hit
There it
through the
is.
Dark Hole, too. That's pretty gross.
Okay, that's just a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't think... especially when you're getting zoned, because... What is it? Like, Psycho Knife and stuff knocks down after 1 hit because of that?
I mean, I suppose it's not as bad as it could have been. Surreal Sam didn't have an attack at the time. But laying down a Lunar Force before you go to make a pickup run is almost always the best choice.
I mean, yeah, putting yourself in a 1v2 and giving them extra damage cannot be smart.
Toaf loses his only shield. Unfortunately, Inflim's not able to follow the combo there. That's the kind of thing you really have to work the time with your partner. Stuff like Dragon Slayers and that are worth their weight in gold, especially if you're holding big value attacks like Psycho Burst.
Yeah, you know, I haven't actually seen that type of thing a lot, which is, you know, it's a very shame. The only real comboing I see is either a Dazzle or a Decoy.
Big bomb. That's a big bomb moment right there.
Really?
Sam's taking more damage now from Inflim than the rest
Oh,
of
that
them.
big bomb hit the roof. Really unfortunate.
Did that
You
one
know,
also hit Sam, or did he get hit by something else?
I think he was already knocked down from something else, I think.
Okay. I was watching somebody else further back there, and I didn't see if the big bomb had hit him or not.
No, I believe the big bomb just hit the roof because it arced to the right when Inflim went to throw it. Bit of a slow first game, honestly.
Well, it started fast.
I mean, yeah, Toaf and Elusive definitely lost a lot in, like, the early moments. Toaf got absolutely wrecked. Now it's all that's really happening is just they're gonna play a bunch of neutral, try to
They're
find
finding
something.
out that Psycho Burst doesn't do any damage without a target.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Oh, neat.
It
I didn't
deals
know that.
damage equal to your target's level. If you're not targeting anyone, they don't have your level.
I guess that makes sense.
So they go to try the revive, and it doesn't work. And Toaf and Elusive have done a great job here of stabilizing after such a rough early game. That doesn't mean they're out of the woods. Things are bad.
Oh no, Elusive's down. Hyper kick coming in. Toaf on the ground. Toaf's fucked here. Big bomb. Oh, but the big bomb was mistimed, so it goes for a fast arc. Mistimed and misspaced, but a rock shot coming through to kill Toaf. Here comes Cracker. Good lingering flame, but it's not enough. Inflim has 16 HP. Here comes Rians. Surreal Sam down. Oh, 1 HP sitting on the railing. This is a terrible situation to be in. You can only dodge one direction. Here comes the attack, and that's a good cleanup. and into game 2. That's very fast. On
Yeah,
Pano.
I guess they clipped it up for us, so it'll be
Yeah,
faster.
I believe that's what they did, I think.
Yeah, that early deficit is just so hard to come back from when you get put behind like that. They did a good job of stabilizing, but they're still running around at like 3 and 6 health, and one set of bad trades is all they needed at that point to just lose the game. And Inflim and Surreal Sam then close it out. Good set of spawns for Inflim and Surreal Sam here. They both have healthy starts, and being together outside is always great. That means that you have the option of shooting through doorways to get to them, but if they want to use some of those nasty moves like the ricochet laser and that, they have to use them out here to hit you. Whereas you have the that's a Spanish word.
Oh no, unfortunate for Inflim.
They have the agency to come in and hit you there if they want to.
Oh wow, that denial there.
Big photon burst.
And another hit on Toaf.
Using the jackpot is a bit of an interesting tactic when your partner is on a cartwheeler.
Yeah, that's an interesting
Inflim's
one.
Doing a good job.
Yeah, he's doing a very good job of dodging it. It's pretty impressive, honestly. Nice to look at.
It also forced them to come out and fight them out here, and they got heavily punished for it.
Oh, Inflim going back to the cards instead of helping with the pressure, maybe a small mistake.
Yeah, I think if he'd stayed there, it would have been a little better. Eating the railgun there, also pretty rough. I think he's wary of that flash hold, but he's not picking up the tools that are available to him to break it. Either getting aura or getting that crawlers to try and break it.
I'm sure there's going to be at least a few people wondering what happened with that jackpot there where Inflim stepped off the ledge and then got hit, but took no damage.
Jackpot does 0, 3, or 6 damage, so he got hit by the 0.
Oh, really?
It's like Excalibur.
Huh. Just looked a little odd with him stepping off the ledge.
There goes the Rico. That didn't quite spell doom for Elusive.
Yeah, Elusive manages to get the res up. It's going to take a re-in, and Elusive is down on top of the stairs. This is where you do not want to be, especially when your partner has a spawn downstairs. Toaf's just going to run for the res. Bad bullet of fire there, unfortunately misses. Toaf is going to not run back to neutral, runs forward first, tanking a re-in, maybe trying to zigzag, but you can't really zigzag towards your opponent because you're just coming closer. Elusive trying to get railgun shots.
Pretty good pickup there by Toaf, and this is where things start to turn around. They both make successful pickups. But these guys were quite low health. Oh, the panic wheel there. It's going to make this more difficult. He's got to watch out for the knife.
Another second knife dodged. Dodges the X-Cal as well.
Still got to dodge the knife. One more.
Just needs to get to the body. Oh no!
And he
through
falls
the floor. That is unfortunate.
That first panic wheel has likely sealed his fate. The pickup is going to be extremely difficult into 2 melee with no melee shield.
Bullet of fire re-in, probably not what you want to have in this situation. You probably want to have a parabola instead.
Parabolas are tough on this map, but I think it's really the shield choice that's biting him here. He's shown, I think it was 3 flash holes and not a single angel's wing. So, I mean, that could be just poor, you know, Arsenal coming out, but I don't know if I'd bring 3 flash holes here in the first place, like 2 or 1 flash, 1 dark, and then you need to make sure you have enough shields for melee because as popular as Ricochet here, everything else that's used here is frequently going to be melee moves paired with some Reincarnation and Willow.
I think that makes a lot of sense. Personally, I also would never bring really 3 of any shield, honestly, unless it's like Fortress of Iron, but
Psycho Shell. If you're running Psycho, there's rarely any reason to run other shields half the time.
Really?
I mean, if you have Faith shields or Nature shields, you know, it's always good to include a flash hole or 2. But I have several arsenals where it's like, yeah, I just have 3 Psycho Shells and like a dash.
I mean, that's an interesting defensive strategy. It must work if you have them.
It's just all around one of the most solid defenses in the game.
That ambush, though, could have been really smart. Cracker tried... What they did was they intentionally killed Cracker, tried to res... Oh,
he played it so slow.
They intentionally killed Cracker, tried to res, and then Cracker jumped down behind to try and surprise before Inflim could lock onto Cracker. But Inflim luckily remembered where Cracker's spawn was and was able to dodge it, but unfortunately took a hit and lost. On Highway,
Chaos deck on Highway. Now, the other interesting thing here is trying to run Chaos as a cartwheeler. Is it just gonna, okay, he's just going to lay it over here. He's already overwritten one. He's laying it just in the corner, so they're not looking to play this as a long-term strategy. Just as something to force them to come pick it up if they don't like it. Which is pretty good with environmentals. It's a little underrated to just lay an environmental like memory lapse in your base, and it forces them to come get it, and you can beat them up on the way in. But looks like Toaf just used charge and snagged it. That's
unfortunately wasted a lack by Inflim, and then Toaf just resets. I mean, that was pretty funny. You got to give it to Toaf.
Oh, there's a turbulent, so no more charge, but I think he got plenty of style points out of it. He shouldn't be too sad about losing it.
Beautiful moment from Toaf for sure. Showing a little bit of that tournament winner mentality.
I don't know if I would have overwritten the rock shot for the Hyper Kai bullet. I would have rather kept the rock shot in this situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't used Hyper Ki bullet enough, but I'm inclined to agree with you.
It's got a pretty similar like range and versatility as Blaster, but it's only a 5 for 3. So it's kind of flash hole baity, and it's more expensive to use. Rockshot just have better angles on this map, and with the aura count he had, he could have cast it 2 or 3 times, whereas he can still only cast Hyper Kai bullet once.
Leaving the lack on bench, it looks like. Oh, that's Slide Laser. Okay, taking the lack, gonna probably look to push now. Yep, gonna be taking a barrage of Slide Lasers as he attempts to push. Gonna get up the stairs. Cracker's sitting at the top of the stairs. Cracker looking to not have anything to deny because he's not actually playing by the stairs.
I feel like even if he hits the lack here, it's not going to be as impactful.
Good manual by Cracker.
That could be an orb on Cracker as well.
Ooh, good block on the lack. Cracker's staying in it. It looks like Cracker doesn't have any melee.
Getting it given to him by Sam downstairs, though. Worth noting.
Really?
1 health.
Oh, yeah,
Toaf. Sam was at like 15 until just a second ago, and there goes Toaf.
Cracker can still win this, has an HP lead, but against 2 people, that HP lead doesn't matter much against APM. Cracker's going to need to find something special or get a pickup on Toaf.
Fell off, I think. So yeah, Toaf was just right there. Fairly easy pickup to make. Toaf is still running Bomb Shot for some reason.
Yeah,
That's probably why he's been getting it given to him by Sam.
Well, you know what? If Toaf likes it, Toaf likes it, you know?
Oh, good combo, but at least one of the attacks is blocked there by Jesse. But Sam is keeping up the pressure with the Flame Sword, and I think that's what he's been getting the majority of his damage in with.
Yeah, Cracker and Toaf are going to be in a bad situation here. Oh, Cracker goes down. Toaf is alone on the top half of the stairs. He's going to get denied the res by getting shot down off the stairs. Going to be prone now. Can't really make his way back. Unfortunate for Toaf, and he uses his iframes to try and get a hit through and just gets absolutely destroyed. And that's it.
Well, that's the 3-0 victory then.
Yeah.
No, wait, it was 2-1.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's best of 2. You're right.
But then why did they play a third match if, well, never mind.
Who knows?
Yep.
I believe it was an overall points system.
Yeah, because Toaf and Cracker won game 2, so then when Sam and Inflim won game 3, that's how things ended. Okay. All right, well, yeah. That is a 2-1 victory to Sam and Inflim. Remind me of their guild?
They are from LFG. Losing feels good.
Losing feels good, but today winning felt better, and OD Toaf takes a dirt nap.
Yep, you know, it's very unfortunate for me as an OD member, but you know what? Take those losses on the chin, you get back up.